Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back, So, it's been a little bit. I did the animation video there, that was really cool. I made this little hat. So basically the update is almost ready. I'm just doing the final sort of testing. I mean, there's always going to be a little bit of testing to do. Yeah, but all the elements are here, so we have a hat as well. It comes with a little screen. I'm going to fix this. So you can make the screen go down and up, and then it has the lights and the ear they glow. So what I might even do is I can upload this as an asset. I think I can put this on the. I can upload it as an asset, and then you can just step on the block and you have it. But anyways, so I don't know where I'm going to add this. Either when you spawn in your when the player spawns in the player bay, maybe this will be in there. Be like a closet, and you'll have a couple of hats you can do. And I have a vest too that I'm working on, so I'll go over that later on. And you can hide it, right? And then whatever. So I just have to go over all the interfaces now and make sure that they're not on top of each other. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. Unlock this. Yeah, this truck now. This is the $20,000 oil truck. I had to put the wheel on the back, because it does like to compress when you get the excavator on the trailer. So, if the truck and the trailer and the excavator were all one model, and we spawned it into the game, chassis is really smart, and it can calibrate all three elements. So you can load and unload the excavator, use it, and it won't compress the truck. The truck will be able to handle the weight. But because they're individual elements, chassis processes that weight differently. So I had to add this sort of spare axle here, like a third axle. That's just kind of like a, it's fixed, it doesn't have a suspension on it. And that way it just helps the rear suspension not compress. And I did change, there's a property on here for compressing the suspension, and I changed it down to 2. I might change it to 1, so the suspension doesn't, totally compress from the weight. Alright, so anyway, so we back up to the trailer. You can take the trailer on or off. It's compatible with the other trailer, and it'll be compatible with the oil trailer. And any other trailers that I add, we're just going to have the one rig. I'm going to work on a few other instances. Like I want to do a city game as well, where you can do road construction and all that, and I'll add more of the semis and more of the heavy equipment. So I'm working on it. I just kind of want to introduce the idea with Project Alpha, and I'm trying to code through it and figure out how I want all those elements to work. But once I get it all together, I'm going to be adding like bulldozers and a bunch of equipment. So yeah, all right. So what we do is we anchor the trailer, the legs go down, then we're ready to move the excavator over. I still need to get the sounds going on this one here. It has a sound, right? But as soon as you start to move, it doesn't. So there's a start button on the engine, which will make the sound constantly play, I think. I'll have to take a look at it. I haven't edited any of the code from the thing there. So added blinkers, right? Then you can kind of hide that. All right. So it will weld itself to the trailer. So if you say insert weld, then you have to tell it the position of the welds. If you say weld constraint, you don't have to edit any of the positioning. There, now we're welded on there. So, uh-oh. All right, there we go. Oh, it doesn't remove this. That could be problematic. So I'll have to find out what that is. Yeah. Vehicle GUI, I'll have to get rid of that. Alright, so let me put up the legs. Unanchor the trailer. I'm going to add a hose on here too, because we want to be able to refuel this. This is going to have fuel. Eventually, I'm going to add fuel into the system. Why not? And that's it. Now, if you're having problems, it's this wheel, and you just need to bring it up just a little bit. There we go. And that allows the suspension to compress just a little bit so the wheels can grab. And away we go. Too much horsepower, probably. Yeah, it's either that or I put something in the back, a cab here, like a fuel thing or something. I'm not 100% sure yet. Not 100% sure. But we're going to add something there because we're also going to be able to haul logs, right? So, that's that. It can get out. We'll probably put the landing gear up. So when you're unloading it, you want to... There we go. Truck, why did you drive away? There we go. Now it shouldn't drive away. If I start having issues with it driving away, I'll just find a way to anchor apart. Those wheels just spin, they're nothing. So that's that. I did change this so you could chop down the tree with the excavator. Or if you touch it with the chainsaw, it will also chop down. I think that's really cool. Right, and then we can use the excavator to pick it up. These fit on the other trailer. Once you drop them inside, there's a hollow object inside the other trailer that it'll weld all the logs to it so they don't move around inside the trailer. So you just drop all the logs in, all 6 of the logs in, and then you can weld them all together. So the last part of this is going to be going back into the server and figuring out how to remove the logs. So we're going to have 2 ways to remove the logs. So one way to remove the logs, obviously, is going to be to unload them. And the other way to remove the logs will be, we'll just drive through something and it'll just delete the logs when they're in the back. I think that's the best way. Yeah, there we go. So that's pretty much that. So you'll be able to switch trailers. That way we only need 1 truck. And you can leave that there. I'll have a way to lock the assets so another player can't come in and just take it and drive away with it or whatever. And that's it. That's pretty much that's the forestry update. So I'm excited about the hat. That was my favorite part. And then the neon. I think that's so cool. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.